Hello, friends. This is Brittany at Happy Little Artist, and I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Today, I am going to be painting another cartoon from the 90s from Nickelodeon, and I hope you recognize it. Yay! That is right. We are going to be painting Doug today. Off to the right, those are the colors I'm going to be using in case you have Posca pens or in case you're interested in getting some Posca pens and in case you're interested in painting Doug. So we are going to be painting Doug, his love interest, Patti Mayonnaise, and his dog, Pork Chop. So again, I am a freestyle artist, so I just fill in the colors as I see them from the image. As you can see, I have a Doug rock that I did in 2019 up at the top of the frame there, and that is what I am going off of to paint this today. This is Doug. His full name is Douglas Yancey Funny, and he lives in a fake town called Bluffington, and he lives with his mother and father and his older sister, Judith. He has a love interest, which is Patti Mayonnaise, as I mentioned, and his dog, Pork Chop. It is a super cute show. I hope that you have seen it. I used to love it. I watched it all the time growing up. And it is a really cute, wholesome show where the main message is usually about telling the truth and just being a good person. Because Doug is a good person. He also has an alter ego named Quailman, which maybe I'll do a Quailman rock. That would be really cute, actually. Doug's alter ego, Quailman, is usually featured with a belt around his head, and he's wearing his underwear on the outside of his brown shorts. So it's pretty funny. I also wanted to mention that Doug's best friend is named Skeeter Valentine. And unfortunately, I didn't have space for him on this rock. And I also included the little hearts, which you will see later, to kind of indicate that he's in love with Patti, who we will also be coloring in here pretty soon. As I had mentioned, I do just color in the images as I see them. I do not trace. So that is what you're seeing right here today. I wanted to give a couple of fun facts about the show Doug while we watch me coloring this in. It says that the show was created after the creator, Jim Jenkins, had a rough time in life. Jim Jenkins was going through his own obstacles. He had a hard breakup, health issues, and then he created Doug actually as a children's book, but that didn't pan out for him. So he pitched the idea as a TV show, and that became successful. Also, the characters are based on real people from Jim Jenkins' life, including his love interest, Patti. All of the characters are different colors, and they're different colors, they're different shapes. You have some people who are bigger, and that is done also for a very different reason because the world is full of different people. Big, little, different colors, different interests, different cultures, and it is beautiful. So he definitely showed that, which is really great. And then I also thought it was interesting that they say that Roger, who is his school bully, was the color green, but he also made Mrs. Wingo the color green. And they did this so that you would not associate the color green with something bad because Roger was his school bully. So I thought that fact was kind of interesting. From 1991 to 1994, Nickelodeon owned and aired Doug. But in 1994, Disney obtained the rights to Doug and tried to separate the version. And actually, I know this because when I was getting the intro song for this, the song was not right. So if you look up the Doug intro song on YouTube, you may find that the song is not accurate. And I'm saying not accurate because I am a 90s Nick kid and I know the do 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 do. And it was not like that. The Disney version totally messed it up and I didn't like it. So I went and undid that, and you are getting the authentic version, the version that Nickelodeon started, and that is the version I am going off of. let's talk about a couple of more fun facts about Doug. So, Roger actually wasn't always such a bad bully. There were some tender moments. And generally, if somebody is a bully, they're a bully for a reason. They have experienced hardships in life, they've experienced a lot of pain, and therefore they start squirting their pain on other people. But Nickelodeon didn't make it as bad as apparently Disney did when Disney took it over. Also, another fun fact is that Doug and Patti never actually got together. They really kind of did a lot of build up on the show, and in real life, Jim Jenkins' love interest, who Patty Mayonnaise was based off of, that did not pan out for those two, unfortunately. I thought another interesting fact was that Doug was actually first aired on a Florida grapefruit growers commercial. Yeah, he was on a pogo stick and everything like that. It was a couple years before he actually aired on Doug. It was in the 80s, and Doug came out in the 90s or early 90s. So I thought that was really interesting. And Billy West was the voice actor for Doug, and he actually did not follow and go with the show over to Disney because Disney was asking that he work more but for the same amount of money, so they were not giving him an increase. So wah, wah, wah. Disney, why you gotta be like that? Not cool. And yet another fun fact is, going back to the different colors of the characters, they say that Skeeter was always widely debated as what race he actually was. But a lot of the Doug characters are different colors, and they were done so on purpose so that the viewer could put their own interpretation into their own hands and figure out whatever race they figured the character should be. So there is no exact answer. It is all up to your own interpretation, and I think that's pretty cool. So another Doug fun fact is that it initially aired on Nickelodeon on August 11th of 1991. It ran for 4 seasons, a total of 52 episodes, before being canceled by Nickelodeon in 1994 due to, unfortunately, poor ratings at the time. But you can see reruns of it, so check it out. It's an awesome show. Another fun fact that I have is that Doug, again, initially premiered in 1991, but it was originally one of the first Nickelodeon cartoons, Doug the Ren and Stimpy Show, along with the Rugrats. So that's pretty cool. And yet another fun fact, which I already alluded to, was that the show's main message was that of honesty. The creator, Jim Jenkins, wanted the importance of always telling the truth to be the biggest lesson that kids learn from the series. And I mean, I at least feel like telling the truth is super important, and it is pretty triggering when people lie. So Doug was a pretty important TV show for me, so it must be true, right? And here we go with another fun fact. Doug, as I mentioned before, was supposed to be a children's book, and that book was called Doug Got a New Pair of Shoes. But again, they were unable to nail that deal down until Nickelodeon picked it up, which probably was better for them in the long run, so yay! Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I interrupt your viewing pleasure to do a quick trivia. If you can name this band, so what we are looking for is for you to go in the comment section and start engaging in the comment section so we can help my channel grow. So if you know the answer, please pause the video and go down in the comment section and give me the answer. Who is this band? Killer Tofu! And here we are outlining the characters in some black to really make the characters pop. This is my favorite part when, I went from just seeing things and coloring in blank spaces, how I see it in my own mind. Again, ADD, I can pop from here to there, although I feel like this video did pretty good. I didn't really jump around too much. I stayed on each character as they were, and I have not like jumped around too bad. So this one I'm gonna give myself some credit for. But I love how it makes everything come together. And I also, you know, I am learning to love myself, and I am learning to appreciate my own uniqueness. And I watch other tutorials and I see that people start out with the outline. So I appreciate the fact that I can just color in and then outline at the end and make it all come together at the end with the outlines. I think the most endearing thing about all of the fun facts, though, is that Doug Funny was based off of Jim Jenkins, and people who knew him in real life said that he is the epitome of Doug. And Doug is such a sweet and gentle and amazing character. And so I think that Jim Jenkins is probably a really amazing and beautiful human being, and we can all aspire to be a little bit better. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for hanging out with me today while I painted this Doug rock. And if you like my content, please do subscribe to my channel. And if you liked this video, please do actually go and click the like button and like the video. It will help the engagement, and it will help share this with the world and other people who may like it, and that would make my heart so happy. So thank you so much, and remember that love will heal the world. So do what you can, love others, and try to put positivity out there. You're awesome. Thank you so much. Big hugs and lots of love. Have a wonderful day.